What's up, chat? Okay. Hold on, I gotta get this up. Yep. Okay. Damn, my hair looked kind of crazy. Okay. Chat. Planning trip. Number 1. Planning trip. Trent, I'm eating one of your cowtails because you have neglected them. You've neglected your cowtails. Now look at this. Guys, planning a trip. Goal. Part goal for trip. Sponsor. Sponsor. You know what I'm saying? So here's what I can do. Okay? Actually, I want to look into this real quick. I want to look into this real quick. I can't show you guys this. Trent, I'm eating one of your cowtails. Cuz you've been neglecting your cowtails. So I'll consume one. Just to let them know they're loved. Hi, Trin. All right. Red Bull. Hold on. We're trying to find local events near me sponsored by Red Bull. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the AI for this. I'm gonna have to go to the AI. Let me actually just go to this one. I'm about to show the screen. I just can't show it yet. Is my shit gone? My shit is gone. My shit is gone. this is thumbnails. Maybe I talked to Claude about that. Maybe that's not on my chat GPT. Maybe I'm tripping, chat. Okay, let's just listen. Chat. It's time for the Arc Avenger. It is almost time. It is almost time for our speed run, but not just yet. Because right now, Let Me Winks, we got a little trip planning to do. And I figured I was gonna do this off stream, but I figured I might as well just stream. Because there's no guarantee that this will happen. Or at least anytime like super soon. You know what I mean? But we'll just have to see. This is what the planning stage is for. Okay? Now if you're not familiar with Ludwig's tip to tip, he did it from south come to Russia, my friend. Do you live in Russia? He did it from South Japan to North Japan. Da? Is that how you say yes? South Japan to North Japan. And then China, they went South China to North China. So they just wrapped up their China one. Japan tip to tip sounds sick. Dude, watch Ludwig's. It was awesome. It was awesome. And they did it on motorcycles, right? So here, this stream he recently did yesterday, I guess a day ago, maybe 2 days ago. Figuring out where we should do tip to tip 3. I'm gonna watch this to intake the knowledge, right? To help plan my version of this, because this is what we want to do. Is a version of like a tip to tip or some sort of travel vlog with an imposed barrier like language or I don't know. We just got to figure it out.
Try to find some countries that individual countries that would be a few things. One country. I think that's kind of important. I think it's kind of important to not include a border crossing. I think it makes life a lot harder. So one country big enough that it would take a while to bike across. You know, I think it'd have to be at least 1,500 to 2,000 kilometers. And ideally not.
Chat, my idea. I'm patenting and copywriting this idea right now. This shit but on a boat. Okay? And I'm going to try to do this whenever, you know, if I have income, stream is going well, I'm kind of, I don't want to say famous, but bro, like coast to coast on Europe or like coast to coast in like Western Europe or something. And we're on a boat, right? So instead of like the traveling being on a motorcycle, it would be on a boat. And we sail on this boat or pirate ship or whatever for, you know, 4 or 5 hours a day. And along the way, we're making stops. And we're just like going around taking in the culture. You know what I mean? I think that'd be sick.
Heavy.
And maybe that's like a stupid idea. I don't know. I just gotta look into
English speaking. Okay, so let's.
$10 for a large, $10 for any 3 toppings, $10 for your choice of hut crust, only at Pizza Hut.
What if AI could handle your most repetitive tasks? With Google Workspace Studio, you can automate.
Let's see some of your suggestions. I'm curious. Chile, India, Mexico, Italy,
Okay.
What else you got? It's not bad. These are not bad. I won't lie. Vietnam.
Mexico would be cool, but bro, isn't like I'd be afraid of like ending up in some cartel. Bro, imagine you end up in some like cartel area because you don't know where the fuck you're going.
The Philippines. That one seems kind of hard, I won't lie. Brazil.
Brazil.
I think
Brazil seems small. Like really small to do. I mean, Mexico. Dude, I don't know. India seems cool too. But isn't India like kind of crazy? Just filled with people? I'm kind of ignorant to what's going on in India. Does India have any sort of like is there advanced cities within India? There's got to be, right? When I say advanced cities, I mean like shit that would look like New York City or like somewhere in China or something. That definitely exists in
I think
India.
France is too easy.
But that's the thing though, is India's so big and there's probably only like 2 of those.
Yeah, I won't lie to you. Argentina. Oh, yeah.
Let's look this up. Biggest city in India. Biggest city in India. Delhi. That's right. Delhi, Mumbai. Let's look at Delhi. Yeah, dude, like look at this place. Okay, like it looks huge and it looks sick, right? But like I mean, that's not like that's not really like an advanced city. You know what I mean? That's not like something you'd see where there's like actual tall buildings and sort of, you know, these corporate kind of things. No one said it had to be advanced though. Oh, I know. No. That's not what I'm trying to. I'm not even saying that has anything to do with tip to tip. I'm just curious whether um there was actually a big city like that that looks like that in India, right? I mean, like look at dude, I don't know if you see this picture. There's a lot going on in this fucking picture. There is a whole lot going on in this picture. Tip to tip India could be crazy. But also, I genuinely think tip to tip India you would get sick for sure. You would 1000% get sick. There's no way you don't get sick.
Okay, I'm just going to say, dude, if your country you want me to go to is so small that you're telling me to hop on a bicycle, your country is not.
Camping in India, though? Camping in India.
Cut out for tip to tip. I'm sorry, bro.
What did you just say?
To hop on a bicycle, your country is not cut out for tip to tip. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not going to change tip to tip for your tiny little country. All right, bro? Stop trying to get me to take a Barbie scooter around the Vatican City. It's not happening. I want to be on a hog. I want to be on a damn motorized engine, two-wheel vehicle. Ring-a-ling-ding-ding.
Yeah, facts. I want to crank some hog, chat.
Ding-ding-ding. Hurting my right hand because I cocked it for so long.
Exactly. Hurting my right hand, cranking the hog.
Turkey. Okay. Turkey's kind of cool. You know, that's kind of an interesting one. I haven't thought of that one much. Iceland.
Iceland.
Iceland. Canada. Okay, I'm getting rid of that. Okay. All right. You need a few factors. Okay. One of them was they don't speak English really well. You kind of lose. You'd have to do something different. I don't know. You can't go to Canada, dude. It doesn't make sense.
I wonder, though, is anybody else doing a tip-to-tip? Like, after Michael has done it? Maybe we can just ask AI that instead of trying to find it ourselves. I feel like AI might be able to find it easier.
The Scandinavian countries are also tough. They all speak English super.
Switzerland? Switzerland, I think he mentioned. I think Switzerland he mentioned, but it's too cold. I think it gets too cold. And then it's also, it might be too small. I'm not sure. Ireland. How big are the, hold on. Ireland. See, Ireland's an island. But Northern Ireland is part of the UK, which is, I don't think it's, so okay, if let's say, sorry, you can't see this. Fuck. I wish let me do this. There we go. There we go. That's way better for y'all. What up, Donnie? Ireland. Let's say we started in Skibbereen. Skibbereen, chat. Skibbereen. And then tried to make our way up. I guess around this. This could be interesting. This could honestly be interesting. Trying to dodge this. And then going to Carndona. Carndona. Donnie, we are planning. We're planning a tip-to-tip journey. Or something like that. Okay. I wonder, wait, where's Dublin? Is Dublin's like a city, right? Am I blind or I don't see it? I see 1, 2 here, Dublin County, Dublin Fingal. Galway, Wicklow. Maybe Dublin's one of the... Bro, do y'all see Dublin? Trent, are you okay with this? No, not really, but what's a girl gonna do? Trent, none of it's really worked out yet. You might be going. Like, I don't even, it might be in America. Like, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Hide his passport. Limerick. Okay. So how many miles is it from Skibbereen? Or maybe we can start in Dingle. What if we started in Dingle? I have a job, I'd need notice. Well, yeah, obviously, like, if it was something that you were coming along with, then we'd get that figured out. How far is it from Skibbereen to Carndona? How far is it from Skibbereen to Carndona? Did I type that right? Yeah, Skibbereen. Oh, it has you going through the UK section of it, though? See, that's the problem. It's only 7 hours. It's only 7 hours. How far is it from South Japan to North Japan? Hold on. Cape Soya to Cape Sata. How far from Cape Sata to Cape Soya? Yep, that's north to... See, that's 38 hours. And that's going to be that's taking a highway and ferry, right? So Ireland only being 7 hours, and that being like I don't know. That's interesting.
Per well.
Wait. Petition for your dad to take us to the beach. Sign it. Tell your dad you want to go to the beach and that you want to bring me, but it was your idea. Okay.
But we could do one. Do Japan. Okay, somebody tell him. Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Taxes was chasing updates and getting nowhere.
Dude, Zimbabwe's like the size of Hunan.
Oh, wait, this is the truesize.com. Yeah, let's hop on that. Hold on. Okay. Cool. So here's what we're gonna have is we're gonna have America. Why won't America fit in its own shit? What the fuck? America, what are you doing? Why can't you fit in your own country? Whatever. All right. Chat's a little dead today. It's because I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything interesting right now. They'll come in once I start playing Resident Evil. Hopefully. Is Camo a big baller? Hell no. His dad is? No, he's not, bro. Define big baller. Define big baller, bruh. Bro, okay, listen. My dad's not a big baller, but he's like, he's got money. You know what I mean? He's got money to spend, obviously, but he's not a big baller. He's balling? No, he's not. No, he's not. Bro, my dad and I had the same job. He was balling before. He was balling before. In his past life, he was balling. His past life, he was balling. Big balling. Right? I'm not gonna get into that. But basically, he's balling. Yeah, he's balling, he ain't big balling. But he's balling. And then you came along. Wow. Wow. Like I'm a disgrace. Oh my god. And I came along. This needy ass baby that turned into this needy ass adult with this dumbass dream of becoming a content creator and streaming from his room for a living. Camo's a big baller on the low. Camo was up into club. What does that even mean? Up in the club. All right, let's add Ireland. Just to see the size, right? Just to see the size. Compared, let's get up Japan. Like, yeah, let's get up Japan. Like, look at the difference to that trend. Ireland is as big as the southern part of Japan, which they did this in about, like, what, 3 days? Right? Now, is this China? What is this? People's Republic of China? Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, China. They went from here to here, which on this size map, as you can see, if we line it up a little bit, Japan kind of fits in the middle, right? So it was definitely a longer trip. It was, and we knew that. It was a longer trip. So I'm gonna get China out of here. Japan's a good reference because it's also like just a line. Oh, my bad, you were with your nanny. I love my spoiled camo. Bruh. Bro. Do you, or do you hate me because I'm spoiled? And I can't do anything about it. It's not like I came out asking for it. The fuck? I sure as hell don't need to be fucking shamed for it. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy living his life.
It's tiny, dude. It's like California. Okay, we can't do Zimbabwe. I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? I'm curious. Which of these countries that you suggested are even big enough? Okay.
You got some crazy music going.
We have China and Japan here, right? Those are our examples.
Oh, he's doing the same thing as me. That's actually
So let's
hilarious.
drag Chile over. Oh, Chile's actually massive, dude. What the hell?
Oh, I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. I have to drag the country to the part, because look, watch it change size. Yeah. Dang. Okay. So Japan actually... See, I wish we could do South Korea as well. Kind of sucks that that's a bit small. Maybe it can be a short trip. See, it could be a short trip. And you could take more time in each country so you don't have to like worry about trying to rush, right? But I don't know. Okay. So we take Japan here. I mean, that's... Yeah, okay. So let's get Japan off the map, and then we bring Ireland over to Japan. Yeah, it's still kind of... I mean... It'd be like going from here to here, you know? It's about a fourth of Japan. Maybe a fifth.
Wait, Chile's like 6,000 kilometers.
Chile's huge.
Holy shit, that thing is tall.
Oh, if it was... Trin, if it was North Korea... South Korea... If it was South Korea, you'd be coming with. For sure. If it was Japan, which it won't be Japan. I don't think my first trip to Japan, I want to, like, make content. I do want to make content out of it, but I don't want to do something like a challenge, like tip to tip. Like, I just want to go to Japan and enjoy myself. And then, obviously, vlog the whole thing and make content out of it. But I just go to enjoy myself. Honestly, kind of the same thing with Korea, but not as much. I don't know.
That thing is tall as hell.
Damn.
Okay. You know what? There's a third group of suggestions, which are just, I want you guys to die. Because I've seen a lot of you guys say things like, do the Darien Gap. Okay? What?
That doesn't sound
What's that about?
appealing.
A lot of you guys are saying Iran. What's going on there? South to North
Iran.
Korea. Okay. Do you like the series or not? Like, what are we doing here? Because it sounds like you didn't like the series based off the suggestions here.
Guys, tip to tip Israel.
Okay, what about India? India's actually...
Oh, yeah, India's definitely longer, right? It's definitely longer.
Well, that's actually pretty big as well. That's like probably, what, 4,500 kilometers? About, maybe taller?
Huh.
I think India's bigger. I think it's too big. I'd want something slightly smaller than we did last time. I think my dream is...
See, and if I did something, it'd definitely have to be... I'd probably say smaller than China. Because I'm not trying to be gone for longer than probably a week. You know what I mean? But I'm also not trying to be doing something for 2 or 3 days.
It's like 3,000 kilometers of driving. Last time we did 4,000 kilometers. I'd love if it was a little tighter. How big's Italy?
Yep, look at Italy.
Italy's not very big, to be honest.
Dude, we could do Italy. Honestly? Bro, that would be perfect to do with Malik too, because he kind of knows the area right now. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I don't think he'd be able to do it with... Bro, Donnie, get out of here. Donnie, get out of here. Get out of here. I got one baddie, and that's Trin. Don't piss me off. See, you know what you did, Donnie? You know what you did? You just ruined this entire shit for me. Because now Trin is going to be like, oh, you're going to cheat on me. And she's not going to let me go anymore. Yep. See? 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 I didn't, like, it's right there. You're not allowed to leave the country without me. Facts, he would. Trin, I only want you. Trin, lock in.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It depends where you start.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Italy would be good. Italy would be great, to be honest. Because it's just, like, I think it'd be slightly smaller than doing Japan. And that'd be perfect for me. Because Japan took them what? I don't... Japan took them, like, 12 days? 13 days or something? Hold up. Yeah, lock in. I'm talking about his friend that he's planning to go with. Oh, if that's gonna be Malik, he also has a girl. So there will be no international baddies even thought of. Okay?
What else you got? Madagascar. Okay, it's about the size of Japan, maybe.
Madagascar.
Greenland.
See, bro, like, I'd feel so weird doing, like, an African country. You know what I mean?
How big's that?
Like, I feel like I was gonna die there.
Dude, it's actually way smaller than I thought. It's like 3,000 kilometers. It's about the same.
That'd be the same as China.
That is what we did in China. Or 4,000, I mean.
You said, damn, never mind.
How big's Mexico?
I can't wait for Arcane, bro.
Mexico's kind
Or Arcane's over, actually. Whatever the fuck comes next after that.
of a perfect size. Mexico is kind of a perfect size. What about Argentina?
Oh, Argentina's big as Chile.
Damn, Argentina's also way too big. Holy shit. They're huge.
Damn.
Brazil.
Oh, Brazil is fucking enormous, too.
Oh my god.
I thought Brazil was...
Brazil is that big?
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
Since when?
Realistically, I'd just be pissed that you're traveling to Italy and places without me. I know. Like, if I could figure out a way for you to come, I want to. But if it's gonna be something like me and Malik trying to like are the focal of the content, then that's probably what I'd want it to be. Um, if you could come, like honestly, ideally, if it could be me and Malik doing tip to tip, and then like you and my dad in the background, right? You two are there, like you two are the people in the van. You know what I mean? And then at night, we can stay together in hotel rooms, you know? And maybe Jules. Maybe Jules will come too. Bro went to Tennessee without me after saying that we were gonna go. We still haven't went. That was very spontaneous. That was very spontaneous, and I wanted to put my IRL equipment to use. Jules from Euphoria, yeah. It was very spontaneous. It was with my brother and Bryson. We went for 2 days. We went for 2 days and then came back. Cam out also promised me a trip. Facts, Donnie. If I'm ever to the point where I have that type of money, I'll fly you out somewhere, bro. Remember when we were gonna go for the weekend? Oh yeah, I was trying to plan it, bro. Honestly, that would have been sick. But they didn't want to go. Or we changed plans actually. It wasn't that. It was I think it was for Valentine's, right? Me and Kevin just ended up deciding not to. It's supposed to be just me and you. I think it's cuz I was talking to Kevin about going, and I'm pretty sure we decided not to because we figured that we could just do like double date stuff here. No, that was when you wanted to ask me to be your girlfriend. Wait, what? I don't remember that. Like I was gonna ask you to be my girlfriend in Tennessee. Oh, like I was gonna take you on a trip to Tennessee and ask you. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna lie, that was me just big dreaming. I don't think I had the funds for that. You know how my credit card usage has been. That was like, you know, me dreaming about something that was like realistic, but in reality it would have cost me like $300-400. I did used to buy you everything, and then I got like 5 grand in debt.
You'd have to go like the coast to the coast, right? Because this is like all rainforest.
Well, it's good now. No, it's not. I'm still in debt. Still trying to pay it off. That's okay, I spoil you.
Like, this list isn't bad, right?
I wouldn't say you spoil me. You don't spoil me. You buy me some things here and there. that I'm very appreciative of. But she is the man in the relationship. Let's be real. She is. That's why I don't make the decisions. I just sit down and be a good boy. I don't want to spend all my money on you when you don't. Trend, I feel are you like trying to like vent? Are you trying to like vent? Why do you have to be like, I have more money? Yes, Trent has more money than me because I'm fucking negative, chat. Because I'm playing with you. It's fine. It's fine.
This list isn't bad, but like they all have a little like flaw. You know what I mean? Like Chile's too big.
You wear the pants in this relationship? I do. He only wears shorts. Camo's a good boy. I do, dude. I literally wear the same like 4 pairs of shorts in rotation. I swear. It's like the only thing you ever see me wearing on stream too. It's these shorts. They're different colors, but they're the same shorts. And I swear by them, okay? Because I'm a naturally hot person. I'm a naturally heated person. So I gotta wear clothing that's like shorts, you know? Short sleeve shorts. And very hot. Oh, I love you, Trent. And these are like the comfiest the comfiest clothing I've ever worn is this pair of shorts. Especially shorts. This is the comfiest shit I've ever worn. And the best quality material ever. Like, it's just, it's good. You know what I mean? How can I not wear this every single day of my life?
Chile's a little too big.
I'm a simple man.
I think Argentina's a little too big. Iceland, I think. I worry Iceland is actually a little... I don't know. How many people live in Iceland? Population of Iceland.
Bro, why is he saying Iceland? Isn't it Iceland?
Any guesses? Any guesses? Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy.
How many people
a lot
live
of
in
you guys know it. It's 300,000. It's 400,000. It's smaller than the smallest state in the United States of America.
300,000 people live in Iceland. Is Iceland not fucking ice? Is it not like... Hold on. Greenland. He did Greenland. Right? He pulled Greenland there. That's basically China. That's basically China. It's a little bit longer. Just the tiniest bit longer. Iceland. Oh. That's small. Bro. That's fucking small. That's literally... Yeah, dude. That's the same thing as Ireland. Why would they do Iceland?
By population. I think Iowa's the smallest state, and that has 600,000. Excuse me, Wyoming's a small state, has 600,000. That's pretty small. I worry that we won't run into anyone. Is that a crazy thing to say?
Yeah.
I feel like we're not going to run into anyone the whole time.
Wait. Can I... Wait, give me America. Give me America. Where the fuck? Hold on. Can I... Iowa? Is that what he said? Bet. Nice. I can get the state. Let's pull it over. Dude, it's the same size. So they're like the same size, but half the amount of people. Right? Although, it's a little... Okay. I didn't think... Dude, you would run into people. Is he confusing Iceland for Greenland?
Vietnam's kind of... How big is Vietnam? Okay, so it's kind of like Japan-sized.
Vietnam?
It's almost exactly Japan-sized.
Wait.
Obviously, it's not like
Okay.
askew. Vietnam's interesting. Okay, let's figure it out right now then. So what's our list? Pangea would be a dream.
Wait, is he actually gonna pick
Vietnam.
right now?
Silk
Pangea? Like, why?
Road.
Dude, Pangea's fucking impossible. Like, what?
Mexico. Russia. China again, but east
Honestly-
to west.
Oh, China again, but east to west. That might be good to do later, because they just did China. I don't think that they should do it again. That might be weird. I could do China east to west. Almost typed it on here. Bro, that's crazy. China again, but east to west. So, hold on. China east to west. Hold on, let's get that out of here. Let's get that out of here. Yeah, let's just get China up again. Okay. Damn, though. East to west. So surely, though, you wouldn't want to start, like, up here. I mean, that's, like, an insane distance to travel across. Especially because, like, in here, I think it's just mountains. I think it's just fucking mountains in here. Because, I mean, there's, like, no cities here. So... I mean, Mongolia, east to west Mongolia? Oh, not that. Hold on. They could do Mongolia. Or we could do Mongolia. I don't know. I don't know what Mongolia looks like, and I don't know. Yeah, honestly, Mongolia could work. East to west. Cause like if you rotate that, it's about China. I think it's a little less. Might skip gym to watch Euphoria. I just missed bed. It's me, Johnny. D Bringer streams. Can't wait, Johnny. Camo, how are you? I'm good. Johnny. Cyberpunk 2077. What the hell are you talking about? Your name is Leon Kennedy, RE 9.1. You're Johnny Silverhand because your girlfriend. Are you okay? Am I having a stroke? Because what about my girlfriend? What? What are you talking about? You said you're Johnny from Cyberpunk 2077, but your name is Leon Kennedy. And then you said because your girlfriend. Did he leave? Did they leave? You fucking leave? Bro, they left. Did they actually leave? Damn. Okay.
Italy, Chile, New Zealand, Madagascar.
No way he's just gonna spin a wheel and then be like, all right, we're doing that. Right?
What else you got for me? Sweden, Turkey, Brazil.
There's no way, because let's say it lands on Pangea. Pangea's fucking impossible. It's not impossible, but like, dude, that would take weeks, months.
Indonesia, Hawaii on a boat.
Hawaii on a boat?
Canada, but we can only speak French.
Okay, he's just putting stupid shit in there. Hawaii on a boat. How would that even work? You know why it makes me mad? That one hoe that spams texts to you and never shows up to stream. Yeah, she has not messaged me anymore. Oh, you cleared out the notification. I was gonna pull it up, but I don't know. I guarantee you she's trying to sell me something, man. I guarantee you they'd be like, hey, want to see my portfolio? I'll be back. Okay.
What else you got for me? India. Did I already put the Silk Road?
Yeah.
Land.
Iceland, Greenland.
Bicycle.
A tandem bicycle? What is a Oh, is that like where it has the side carriage? Oh, no, it's the two-seater. It's a two-seater bicycle. Wait, that could be actually hilarious. But I'm not gonna lie, it'd have to be like an electric bike. Oh, an electric bike. Yo, like an electric bicycle. Wait, that'd be sick. Turn your sound effects on. Oh, hold on. Yeah, let me do that. Instead of like an actual motorcycle. And it'd be like way more compact, way more. It'd be just easier. Miss your heart me? Oh, I see it. Thank you for the heart me. Trent, I heart you. A bike is better, but that's way more expensive. A motorcycle is way more expensive. gas is way more expensive. If there was a way, like France, right? Or even Italy, even inside of Italy, if we could take e-bikes through Italy, right? That'd be sick. It'd be cheaper, I think. We'd move a lot slower probably if it was an electric bicycle and not necessarily an electric motorcycle. But that can't carry luggage on an e-bike. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking.
Philippines. Route 66 America, but we only speak Chinese.
Route 66. Okay, but that... Is there stops on Route 66? I thought Route 66 was just like a scenic drive. That's just like all the way across.
Chat, who else got a suggestion? I'm going to run a few minutes of ads. By the way, I'm not going to spin the wheel yet, but if you guys want to avoid ads, you can with a Twitch Prime. Of...
Oh, wait, I'm a...
Rough tiny, right?
Oh, South Korea.
Korea is roughly the size of...
Yeah.
I need some better reference. LA to what is that? Like Reno? Maybe.
Oh, what up, Connor? What up, Connor? Connor, we are doing the speed run. After I plan my trip a little bit, we're gonna be playing speed run.
How good is that dick?
W's. W's. Let's go, Connor. We're gonna play. We'll probably play through. We'll do a speed run of Requiem. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So then we can unlock the infinite ammo and RPG, whatever the fuck. Read your DM. Okay, hold on. I got you on Cash App. Hold on. Chill out, bro. It actually just showed me your story post. I tapped the notification, I thought. RE2? Okay. Yes. We're gonna play Resident Evil 2, I think, for the next game. But Connor, you don't have to buy that for me because I have it on Game Pass for free. I have RE2, RE3. I think if I needed anything, I'd need to get Resident Evil 4. But I don't know if I want to buy that yet until I get to it. But RE2 and 3 are free for me, basically. And then... Hold on, let me... Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is 60% off right now. And that ends in 24 hours. Yeah, $16. I don't know how good RE4 is, though. I feel like I remember... Oh, that's her. Okay. Like, I feel like I remember this, and it wasn't, like... I don't know, maybe I'm just tweaking. I think I only watched, like, the first... 4 is badass. You got me 4? Nah. Dude, I'll be able to get 4 on my own. Don't worry about it. I might just get it now. To be honest, I might get it now. Just because it's in the promotion. Okay. And then I get 2 and 3 for free. I also get 7 for free and 8 for free. And then I don't know about playing. RE5 is not on here. Yeah, RE5 is not on here. So RE6. Is there a Resident Evil 6? Does that exist? Bro, Connor! I did get that. I literally saw the text message. Bro, I'm like mad at you, but you're such a goat. I'm mad at you, but you're such a goat. And I have to say thank you. I have to say thank you. Connor just sent me the money to buy Resident Evil 4. Let's go. Yep, spam the W's for Connor. Spam them. Okay. Fuck it. I guess I'll buy fucking Resident Evil 4 right now. I'll do it after stream. I'll leave it up. Thank me by beating the game. Bet. Bet. W Connor. Let's go, Donnie.
Is that dick good? Yes, kid. How good is that dick?
Let's go.
Oh, how good is that dick?
Connor is actually such a goat. Okay. Resident Evil 4. The Code Veronica one. Right? Because I want to see Wesker. And I want to see the fucking... Like, literally, I only want to play it because I want to see Wesker. And I want to see the 7 burgers. 7 burgers is all I can spare. That's like the main reason I want to play it. And then I don't know, dude. I don't know if we'll play 7. People said since I like the first person. A Starry with the hydrates. W's. Good hydrate. They said since I like the first person parts with Grace that I would like RE7. Resident Evil 8 is first person as well.
Is that dick good?
But Village, I swear I already know what happens. Actually, we're gonna play Village. Because I don't really remember, but I do remember that. I mean, this kind of spoilers for people. I think. Fuck, I don't even know, but I'm pretty sure Ethan, your main guy that you play as, just dies, right? I don't know. Biohazard will scare you. Oh, Ethan plays in Biohazard too, so he's the main guy in Biohazard. Okay. And then 8 is also Ethan. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we'll play 2, 3, 4, right? 2, 3, 4, and then 7 and 8. And then possibly go back and play like Code Veronica. Just to see Wesker. 7 is nuts. Okay. Bet. Alright, nice. I'm gonna minimize that. We're gonna get back to planning this trip. But W Connor, for real. For fucking real.
It's not that big. It's like a 15-hour drive or something, right? Not even? It's not very big. Seems quite
He's
small.
playing the song that I've been playing. Windmill Street or something. You'll be back? Alright, bet. Bet, Connor. We'll probably be playing in about an hour. If I had to say, probably about an hour. Hour and a half. Mo is the Sunny Hayes of Formula One. Yes, sir. Bro, that movie's tough. I want to watch it again. Trin, you haven't seen it, right? I don't think Trin's seen it. Trin, we gotta watch that. I actually love that movie. Formula One. The racing. It's honestly really good. I think you would like it. I think you would like it.
All right, Korea on a 50cc bike. Australia.
Korea on a 50cc bike. See, something like that. That's why I was saying like an e-bike, right? Yeah. See, I know I went to see that with my dad. I remember now, but I didn't know if it was one of those movies that we like all went together.
Australia. Okay, easy.
Korea on a
Did I
50cc
already
bike,
put
bro.
Nepal?
There's actually hella options.
Finland? Okay.
Finland.
I don't want to cause controversy. There's no universe you would ever do a tip-to-tip Norway, a tip-to-tip Sweden, and a tip-to-tip Finland. You know what I mean?
Maybe Sweden
like-
is what he said. Someone say Switzerland?
I feel like we're kind of hitting the same note. Am I crazy? I feel like it's the same experience. You know, I'm not saying, obviously they have their own unique, the differences, the countries aren't the exact, but like, brother, geographically, they're like the exact fucking same. They're big, long hot dogs at the north of Europe. You know what I mean? Like, they're all kind of similar. I feel like you'd have somewhat of the same experience every time.
Honestly, chat. You know what we could do? Is let me pull up another YouTube tab here. And let me go to Ryan Trahan. Because he's doing, like, his content is basically all traveling, right? This guy would be great inspiration. Because I'm almost positive. Like, I'm 80%, 90% certain that they came up with the tip-to-tip idea because of Ryan Trahan. Like, taking inspiration from Ryan Trahan. Listen. He did 50 days, 50 states was like his most recent thing. Right? He went 50 days every single day in a different state. I'm not sure how he did it. He did it with his wife. Trin, you and I could do this. I think this would be something sick for you and me to do, right? Hold on, let's see the Kentucky one.
Continues. We are heading to a new state and a new Airbnb, and let's get the day started. Morning routine. First, I brush my teeth. I make coffee with a steeping method. First time doing a steeping method. Update.
That's funny.
How are you this morning?
I'm grand.
I feel like we're gonna have the same answer today.
Hopefully.
We were way off on the Georgia Tower in our ranking, so maybe we can make up for it today. Just to reiterate, we have stayed in so many cool Airbnbs already. It is only day 20, and it's already so hard to make these choices, but it must be done. 1, 2, 3, 8. Thank goodness.
Let's go.
Why above Frank Lloyd Wright?
We did initially compare this house to the Frank Lloyd Wright house because the circular
Of the Smoky Mountains. There we had the view of downtown Phoenix, desert landscape, forest, mountain
that's kinda dope.
landscape. I did lifetime.
the adventure of the lifetime.
Haley, do you want to hear what state we're going to next through the structure of a game plan segment?
Dying to.
Game plan. We are now heading to state number 20 of 50. Congratulations, Haley. We made it to the double digits. Well, actually, we already had that. We're now at double digits.
Let's freaking go.
I think you're gonna absolutely lose it when I tell you the next Airbnb that we're going to.
Why would I lose it?
Because you love what I'm about to say.
Book room?
The next state that we're going to is none other than Kentucky.
Ooh, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Might be getting KFC today just to celebrate, but the Airbnb that we're going to has 213 reviews, nearly a perfect 5-star rating. It's a guest favorite, and it is a stable suite on a farm with view of goats.
No way. I love
Goats?
little farm animals.
Coffee there. Let's get to those goats. To Kentucky.
To Kentucky.
See, I know this dude spent so much money though on gas, of course.
The weather is just, you know, it's hot now, but
There's a heat wave, I hear.
Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
30 days is up. We're getting closer and closer to Knoxville. I can't wait.
Okay, yeah, so they're going through. Oh, look at that. That's the golden disco ball, chat. That's like something you do when you're already big and have a steady income. Yeah. Definitely. Because he's definitely like using all of his money for Airbnbs. Gas, Airbnbs, and food, right?
Haley and I made a pit stop at a breakfast. Pretty. This is a big.
Shopping is hard. Make it easy.
Okay, so half the video is traveling from Tennessee to Kentucky.
We have arrived to our Kentucky Airbnb. We are on a farm.
So cute.
That also means something else. A little bit of good news I like to call New State Unlocked.
Before I do this, I just want to say Kentucky looks like a chicken drumstick on its side. New State Unlocked. We love Kentucky. It is looking full now. That is actually crazy.
Dude, the
Within
spider
this
car.
building is our room and goats, horses, chickens, etc. Shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay, is this really... Is it just them exploring Airbnbs in different countries?
Oh, yes, they're great. They're bad.
Piece fried chicken tender meal, please.
Help but think, man, we had no idea. On our run, that was cool. I ran an 8:38 mile today, and now we're wearing robes holding pints.
Bro, I want that Apple Watch.
And that was cool.
It's so
I ran an
clean. Look at it. Look at it. It's so clean. I want the fucking big ass Apple Watch.
8:38 mile today, and now we're wearing robes holding pints of ice cream.
Small batch farm fresh ice cream.
Cute.
What flavor did you get?
I got vanilla.
I got maple brown sugar.
Yummy.
Ooh.
At some point, Laura dropped these off in the freezer. They look very yummy. Made in small batch. Draw the route to the next
Fuck
Airbnb.
is Laura.
Why do you have...
Tomorrow, time you
Okay.
voted yay, Jackson at 9 years old and in 20 patients we've ever.
Okay, so yeah, this is literally just raising charity, and all the video is reviewing Airbnbs and getting food, like dinner or something. So every video was just like the focus is the Airbnb. Okay. I mean, that's kind of a sick way to do that. Um, 50 hours in meta glasses? What the hell is this?
These are brand new Meta glasses. It's almost like having your phone attached to your eyeballs. They have
Oh, wait, he has the thick ones. I think those are the ones with the
a
display.
camera on the front. You can record stuff with them. They have a holographic screen inside, which means you
Yeah.
can see stuff like this. And the average person walking down the street would never know that you're living in your own world. I can't believe I've been wearing these clunky things for the past year. I'm gonna be surviving the next 50 hours in these glasses. Here are the rules. Rule number 1, I can't take off the smart glasses. Rule number
Okay, this is like weird though. Like, how do you make content out of this?
2, I must wear them for 50 hours straight. And rule number 3, I can't use any technology other than the Meta glasses, other than my filming
Okay, this is literally just a Meta glasses ad.
equipment, of course. This challenge starts at the airport, and I have a flight that boards at 5 a.m. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I have arrived to the airport, and I have officially survived 3 minutes in these glasses. I had to take them off at security, so I couldn't really start until just now. You might be wondering where I'm going, but before I tell you, hey Meta, can you give me my boarding pass?
I'm sorry, I currently cannot access boarding passes or flight information.
L glasses, dude. What a shitty pair of glasses.
Okay. I was wondering how I would scan my boarding pass without my phone, so I printed it out and put it in this documents folder. It's a little big, but all right, let's get on that airplane and I'll explain what I'm doing for the next 50 hours. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Very good.
Thank you. It worked.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey, Ted.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This is weird content. I'm trying to figure out, like, what's interesting about this. What's interesting about this other than the fact that it's Ryan Trahan, right?
How long is the flight from Austin to San Francisco? Thank you. Lenses became darker when I stepped outside. I guess they adapt to the daylight. That's pretty. So, do you know where I can find a taxi?
Across the street, Middle Island.
Oh, okay, across the street. How's your day?
How about yourself?
Good, good. What time is it?
It is currently 11:45 a.m.
What's that?
11:45.
Oh, sorry, I was talking about my glasses. Sorry.
Okay, you didn't have to say that, bro.
I just got them. It's weird.
That's good glasses.
Yeah, Meta glasses. Yes, sir. Is the weather gonna be like this all day?
In Gilroy, California, it's currently 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Today's forecast
sunny,
is
okay.
Is it first time here?
Yes, I'm going to see the mountain.
Santa Cruz?
Like, I actually don't know what it's called, but you know, like Yosemite area?
Oh, yeah.
Yosemite. There's a mountain up there.
Okay.
Yeah. This taxi interaction is everything
Yo, he's so awkward.
I'm scared of. He thought I was talking to him, and I wasn't even talking to myself. I was talking to my glasses. That doesn't make any sense to my taxi driver. How do I know he...
Trees and buildings visible in the
No, thank you.
background under a blue sky.
No, thank you. Not only is this van a car, it's also a place...
I feel like he's proving in this video, like, almost how useless these glasses are. Like, do you understand what I mean? What purpose has the glasses served up to this point?
to hang out and camp and sleep. See?
Other than, like, asking the weather, right? Which, dude, I can fucking put a widget on my phone. I can see the weather on my phone right now. Shade? Like, just wear a pair of sunglasses. You know what I mean? I think the only thing Meta glasses are good for is, I mean, and it's a solid thing to be good for, but is it really worth being able to record, right? Being able to listen to music without having earbuds in, and having an AI, I guess, at your whim to talk to. Which all three of those things are cool, but is it worth $300? You know? I don't know.
The back turns into a bed. That part of the van expands as well, and it's almost like a...
They like automatically tint. So you can see, like, in that shot,
into a bed. That
they're
part
light,
of the
and then here they're dark.
van expands as
It's like
well, and
reactive
almost
to
like a tent.
sunlight.
You can sleep in there too.
If you buy AirPods and ChatGPT, it's way cheaper. I think the main selling point for the Meta glasses are literally the fucking camera. That's like the only thing people buy it for. Is the camera. And in that sense, if you're not a content creator, it's weird. it's weird that you own that pair of glasses. People think you're like a fucking PDF, right? Or a creep or something. And if you are a content creator and you have meta glasses, there's a stigma around that. There's a fucking stereotype around that, where you're usually like you're someone who's unbearable anyway, who does pranks and shit, because you're recording those POV videos. Like, I don't know.
That's what it looks like inside. Pretty cool. This van has running water, a gas stove, a cooler.
Because I think it'd be cool to have the glasses, because I wear glasses, and I honestly like listening to music would be cool, and recording would be cool probably at times. If I'd probably never use it, to be honest. Unless I was doing something for content.
Everything you could possibly imagine for an adventure, yet also.
And then having the AI. But, dude, I don't like even the AI. Like, dude, I can just open my phone and talk to ChatGPT.
So minimal technology. I'm very confident that this van can get me to the mountain that I want to go to. The question is, can my glasses get me to the mountain?
Oh yeah, it has navigation, right?
Hey, Meta, take me to Yosemite National Park.
Destination too far away.
Can you give me step-by-step directions to Yosemite from San Jose, California?
Here's some step-by-step directions.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, that is so useless.
Community is the way we find our strength.
Okay, we're going back to this. I got a little sidetracked. We'll be back really quick. All right. Back to this. Nepal. Oh, it's muted.
Let's decide this once and for all. Finland?
Okay, wait. Oh, he's actually doing it now?
Sweden?
Finland, Sweden.
Norway. It is what it is. I'm sorry. Sweden lost. Norway wins. Sorry, let me just make sure I'm thinking of the same country you are. Wait, Cuba's way bigger than I thought it was. What the hell? Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's like LA to Albuquerque. It's not that big. It's kind of big. It's not that big. Oh, Thailand. How big is Thailand? Okay. Yeah, it's about as big as Vietnam. Thailand's kind of interesting. All right, I think we're ready, chat. I think we are ready to spin this wheel. Whichever one it lands on, we fly to tonight.
We have everything you need to unlock your best workout for 1 cent down, so you can give every.
What? There's not a single one-way nonstop ticket. There aren't any nonstop flights to Thailand? It's 24 hours of travel. Oh, fuck. That shit is far as hell. That shit is far as fuck, dude. Wow. Okay, question. Wait, they're in a war? What?
Oh, I'm muted. I'm muted. Fuck me.
They're in a war with Cambodia.
They're in a war with Cambodia? Dead ass?
Probably fine. Just stick to the left, no? Is what it is.
Stick to the left.
The U.S. is in a war. True. True, dude. It can't be, it can't be that bad. It's not like we're driving without a map and we'll accidentally end up in a war zone. The odds of that are so low.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
either way, I think these are all wonderful suggestions. And we'll definitely do one of them. I actually feel like I can all but assure that tip to tip 3 will be one of these suggestions. It just won't be all 26.
Okay.
Do a poll with 26 options. Are we thinking? I feel like the best is somewhere that doesn't speak English well. It's around 2,000 kilometers. I think one important factor is that it's safe to travel, actually. Because some countries just aren't generally safe to travel.
Mm-hmm.
Like China was incredibly safe. Obviously, Japan, it's known to be incredibly safe. Some countries wouldn't be incredibly safe to travel. They just wouldn't be.
Yep.
Like, for example, Norway, very safe, but Norway, very good at English. So maybe not the best.
Okay.
Brazil, actually, is Brazil good at English? Are there a lot of English speakers in Brazil?
I'd like to learn French. Is there... I want... Yeah. What if... Oh, there's Switzerland, by the way, Trin. Switzerland's tiny as fuck. 2. So we could do tiny countries. Like, what if we started... What if we started in Italy at, like... Santa Maria di Luca, right? And we traveled across Italy. We could even go to Naples. We could go to Rome. I mean, that would be fucking sick to go to Rome, right? Go up to like San Marino, Florence, Bologna, and then up to Milan, right? And then I wonder from there to like what if we went from here in Italy up to the top of France, or like Amsterdam? Like what if we went through like Amsterdam? I think Belgium speaks German, right? Belgium, I think, speaks German. Netherlands, also German, I think. France is obviously French. Switzerland, I'm not sure. Italy, Italian, of course. But see, that's the whole other issue is, bro, that's traveling. Hold on. I like... What the hell is this? What in the fuck? Does it... Wait. France has islands? France has islands? French Guinea? What? Guadeloupe? That's all French? France? It played dead till I stopped and it's gone? No way. There's no way it's not dying. No way it's not dying. Okay. France, though, size-wise, let's get Italy as well. Because, I mean, okay, Italy would be like Japan, right? Okay, but it'd only be... Because look. It'd be like here, right? Okay. But it'd be like from here. It'd be from this point to... Actually, where do they connect here? Oh, it's actually like turned mad weird. It rotated down. So like... I don't know. It'd be more like... I think that'd be sick. but then you'd have to know Italian and French, right? But I say France because, like, I'd like to learn French. I think French would be sick to learn. Italian, not so much because it's kind of similar to Spanish, you know? Espanol. And then you have Portuguese as well. So yeah. I mean, this would be, yeah, France would be smaller than Japan. I don't think that would work.
What's the safety of traveling in Brazil?
See, they did
travel
2
advisory,
Asian
yeah.
countries, but so
Oh, look, they have a map. I like how the U.S., I guess it's implied that you're a U.S. citizen. I was like, they didn't mark the United States for safety. It's a level 2. Level 2 is not bad. Argentina is more chill than Chile. Is that true? Are we sure on that one? I'm just throwing things out there. I don't know. Sweden's a yellow? What's going on in Sweden? Hold up. What's going on in Sweden right now? I haven't been updated. We're a yellow in Sweden? France is a yellow?
really?
What's going on in France?
Wait, isn't this all like Poland and shit here? Isn't Russia, is Russia still fucking up Poland? Or not Poland, Ukraine? I swear they were. What?
Well, actually, to be fair,
Yeah, red is just do not travel.
there's a high chance you get robbed in France. No, I will give him that. There's a high chance you get robbed in France. What is it? This is China's a yellow. China's not a yellow, bro. I feel like China's a blue. China's for sure a blue. Japan's a blue. Sure.
I mean, that means yellow's probably fine. I think yellow just means
do not travel.
Be careful.
Okay, don't go to Big Russia. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if this is the best map to go off. I feel like I would change a few things. First off, you make Canada level 4. Second off, you make China level 1. France level 3?
This isn't about produce. It's about what you produce with it. With Shipped, no order is ordinary.
Just because maybe the incest rubs off on you. Come home a little bit weird. I think that's fair. The good news is we have some time to figure this out. It is only, what's the date today? April. Guys, we're not doing tip to tip for a while. We got ourselves at least 10 months. We got ourselves 10 months to figure this out. Taxes are due in 3 days. I paid my taxes this week. Chat, who paid their taxes? Who paid them taxes? Face you because you've already paid your taxes.
Okay.
3 weeks. I actually feel like I understand a lot more about China and Chinese culture. You know, I can tell you exactly what Slab City looks like, or what to avoid in Pothole Town, or where the closest kid town is. Like, these are things that I know off the top of my head, no problem. But I wanted to put it to the test. So today I have a few quizzes that will test exactly how good my Chinese is, both in terms of language and cultural knowledge. All right? So we're going to go through these quizzes today. Our first one is a pretty simple one. It is, can you name the Chinese zodiac signs? We're starting off easy. We're starting off easy. What? Okay, Communist Party? Is it that fucking AI shit that Google sold out for? You know what I'm saying? Like, can we really trust Google anymore? Somebody ask Claude. So Evo asked me if I wanted to do an exhibition match against Tyler 1. And I fucked up. I said yes. I said yes, dude. FGC Twitter was mad about this.
That's actually so funny. That'll be a great watch. Okay. So now, understanding this, let's say we do Kentucky, right? Or start, no, we couldn't start in Kentucky. Fuck. If we do America, what I asked ChatGPT, it said, first of all, I made it do a deep research on everything about Ludwig's Tip to Tip and Michael Reeves. Deep research about everything they did, right? And it gave me this huge report back. Then I said, using all this information, I want to do my own version of Tip to Tip. This can be something in a different country, but most likely I want to start out with America and then move to different countries, if/when we plan another trip. I won't have a motorcycle, so travel will be by a car. It will be me, my dad, or my dad who's just kind of riding along. Think of him like the van that follows, but will still be driving the car. Then it will be me and one friend. If we do America, I need a point A and a point B and a valuable challenge. I will also want to see other countries because it's possible to do that as well with a motorcycle if it's planned correctly, right? So it's like most likely we're going to do America, but other countries aren't out of the loop first. They aren't off the table, right? For our first little travel. I don't even know what I want to call it. Because I don't think we can just call it Tip to Tip. I mean, we probably can. If it is a true Tip to Tip, we could probably just call it Tip to Tip. You know? He made a format. It's not like it's theirs. It's not like I'm going to get, you know what I mean? It's Tip to Tip. Tip to tip of a country. Okay. Constraint forces story, right? No maps, no phones, no highways, limited communication. This creates mistakes, interactions with strangers, and unexpected problems. This is exactly what we want, right? That's what makes the content interesting. Especially the language barrier. The language barrier is like the biggest thing, right? That's why I feel like doing it in America is kind of like not bad, but um well, here's the thing, like Route 66 America, but we only speak Chinese. That's stupid. Korea on a 50cc bike? Let's ask ChatGPT. I'm just gonna say let's theorize. Oh, by the way. Yeah, I know, Trin. This is what it told me to do. It said best answer for you. If you insist on the full version, plan for 3 to 4 weeks minimum. That's kind of crazy. Oh, no. Okay. No, this is what. Okay, yeah. Key West to Alaska. Key West to Alaska, chat. That's a fucking drive. I don't even know like how the fuck we get into Alaska because I don't think it connects. I genuinely think we'd have to go through Canada unless we're able to get on like a ferry or something to get over. I have no idea. And if we take a ferry, I don't know if we can take our car. Like, and it's also cold as shit. It's like blizzard type of shit. Like, I don't know. Normal person. Okay. Content creator road trip is the baseline. 4 to 6 hour driving a day. It take 2 to 3 weeks. That's kind of a long time. And then this is 3 to 5 weeks with the constraints and chaos of no GPS. Like, I don't know. Like, it would just be, I think it's way too far. It sounds crazy because when you say you're gonna drive all the way from Florida to Alaska, I mean, dude, that's two completely opposite biomes, right? Like, I think that would be sick. But the last stretch was the Alcan Highway. That section alone could take 4 to 7 days. That's ridiculous. Yeah, weather, Alaska is no joke. Yeah, jumping straight to Alaska is risky. It's too long, too expensive, too many failure points. Smarter play, it says, Key West to New York or Chicago. I think Key West to New York would be kind of cool. 10 to 18 days. That's kind of a lot. We don't need to do 10 to 18 days. Let's see. Okay, I think if we did America, Key West to New York, or maybe, probably, yeah, Key West to New York. I think genuinely that Key West to New York would probably be the play. The only problem was that with that is if we were taking a car that we weren't renting we would literally have to like drive to Key West, then to New York, then back home. Like that kind of sucks. Yeah, or Chicago. I mean, but that would be, I think, the good play. So Key West to New York, we have that there. And then what about an east to west trip? The smarter version of your idea. East to west gives you better pacing, more content density early, way less risk than Alaska. Best route would be New York City to Los Angeles. That's solid. New York to LA. That's solid. 2,800 to 3,200 miles. Honestly, Jade and Violet did that. Jade and Violet literally did that. He streamed the entire thing, but he literally did that. Five to 7 days, don't do this. That's boring. 10 to 14 days, good content version. So we spend time. If you add no GPS, I don't think money challenges. I don't know. Interaction rules. I don't know. This is the thing, dude. It's like, and here's what my dad was talking about. He was like, you don't need to hit a home run, right? Don't not do it because it isn't perfect, right? And that's why we were saying we could do something in America. But then I'm also going through the thought process of the main thing about tip to tip, like literally the most important thing about it is that it is a completely different language. It's contrast, right? Because number one, you're a white person in a random country where there's not that many, like China, for example, where there's not really any white people there, right? Like literally on their China trip, they were like, you were the first foreigner. So many people were like, oh wow, foreigner, foreigner. Like they were going crazy about it. It's a contrast, right? China, we could do China. Like we could do China. We could do Japan too. I'm going to put Japan off the table though, because like I said, I want to travel to Japan first, like for real, and actually just enjoy it. I'm telling you though, the language barrier in trying to learn the language, like the funniest thing about watching Tip to Tip China was that there was so many words that they said incorrectly that what they were saying had the Chinese people like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like they were asking for a hotel, right? Like, and they were saying pig shop or alcohol or like it's just, that's hilarious. That's genuinely hilarious. And then the no GPS, right? If we did like no GPS in America, dude, I could fucking travel without a GPS in America. I mean, not like if we're talking about going like cities to states and stuff, like going, I'm not talking about pinpoint, oh, I want to go to this McDonald's in fucking, I don't know, California. in Los Angeles, I want to go to this McDonald's. I don't know where the fucking McDonald's is, right? That's easier to find if you're going off of a highway. But like traveling in America, I'm not sure you could do no highway. Especially like if you did no highway, I think it would literally take forever. Because America's big, dude. America's huge. Hold on. But that's another thing. Like, there's no language barrier, and we can read road signs. So saying no GPS kind of like defeats. Like, it doesn't really remove much. It doesn't really make it any more of a challenge. Australia. I think Ludwig was saying Australia's kind of small. And it wouldn't really take long. Which is fine. That's fine too. But also English. They also speak English. What would Key West and New York look like without using highways? Okay. No highways. A realistic distance is 1,500 miles with the highway. No highways, 1,800 to 2,020. You'll zigzag a lot more. With highways, 3 to 5 days. Boring. Without highways, 7 to 12 days realistically. With content plus chaos, 10 to 14. You basically double the time. What no highways actually means, you're not just avoiding interstates, you're dealing with 35 to 55 mile per hour roads instead of 70 to 80. Stoplights every few miles. Small towns constantly. Getting lost way easier. See, like, I don't know. I'm not worried about stoplights, but local diners, random people, weird situations. See, this is the no highways is a very good constraint. Florida Key West, bridges, ocean views, slow driving, already cinematic. Deep South, Florida, Georgia, Carolinas. Small towns, gas stations, diners, strong personalities. Appalachia, which is the Carolinas through Virginia. Curvy roads, mountains, slower pace. Northeast, Pennsylvania, New Jersey to New York. Traffic chaos, hard navigation. See, if it's just traffic chaos, though, that's no good. Germany could be good. Germany could be good. Traffic chaos is not ideal for content, though, because that's literally just us sitting in the car. Like, that's not interesting. You know what I mean? We might as well have a podcast. Like, I don't know. Like, if we're trying to get through somewhere in the north, like, I don't know, dude. Maybe yeah, we drove from Key West to New York with no highways and no GPS. This could be solid. All right, hold on. Okay. Every stop should do at least one of these. Forces you to talk to strangers, uncertainty, clear goal. Yep. Direction stops. These are your backbone. Gas stations. Small towns are better than big ones. Ask for directions, ask for food recommendations, ask what's the weirdest thing here. People are bored, they'll talk. Okay. Random pedestrians, parking lots, side streets, outside stores. We're trying to get to New York with no GPS. How would you go? This could be okay. I'm not gonna lie. This might be solid. This could be it, dude. This could be it. Local diners and barbecue spots. Perfect for the meal reviews, right? Sketchy food choices, gas station food, random food trucks. This could be good, right? But here's what I'm thinking, chat. Is this is a good one to do in America, and it would be a good starting one in my opinion to do if chat gas didn't cost a fucking kidney, bro. A fucking testicle. Because with the price of gas right now and it seeming to only go up more, to me, chat, to me, that's going to be the same price as a plane ticket, right? The amount we're about to spend in gas could be the same price as getting plane tickets, or close to the same price of getting plane tickets to go to another country and actually do it in a different country. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm like, now doing another country takes a lot more planning, right? Probably way more equipment, a lot more planning. Definitely would have to take motorcycles or e-bikes of some sort if we went to another country, and I don't know how you get licensed there. I don't know, like I have genuinely no idea how any of that works if you're in a different country, right? But that's why, like, honestly, I'll have to compare the pricing aspect of it. But if it's not much more to, like, do it in Italy, for example, if it's not going to cost much more, the value of doing it in Italy versus doing it here, like that content value of not knowing the language and, like, you know what I mean? That's so much better and that's so much more worth it. That is so much better, so much more worth it, right? Tourist traps, giant statues, world largest, whatever, random museums. Where you sleep, huge for story. Ask locals where to stay. Instead of booking, ask where should we sleep tonight? Cheap motel. Fuck no. Fuck no. We'll get fucking murdered. I'm not kidding, chat. We would get fucking murdered or sold in a fucking human trafficking ring or something. We are not doing that. Someone offers help, terrible recommendation. Like, that's just not gonna happen. I mean, if it did, if they were like, yeah, you should go here to sleep, to stay, and we get there and it's like some fucking hole in the wall motel, then we're just gonna look at it and be like, okay, like that could be a clip in itself. But that, like, dude, I'd just be like, okay, I don't feel safe here. Like, we don't feel safe staying here. We're fucking going somewhere else. You know what I mean? No GPS rule shines. Example day, morning, gas station, ask for directions plus a conversation. Then we drive. Then midday, we hit a local diner. And then we ask the waiter or whatever, what do you recommend? We just let them order our food or something, or we pick. And then at the afternoon, we end up in a random town, or we're already in a random town. And we, I don't know, roam around and then ask where to find a hotel to sleep. And we go find the hotel and sleep. I mean, okay, here's what I'm going to say to ChatGPT. This is a great start for one for tip to tip in America. But let's look at doing other countries because I think the language barrier is the biggest content generator of a challenge like this. Why the fuck was I doing that? Not counties, cunt. Chat, I think, yeah, I'm gonna get another bowl of fucking oats. I'm like fiending for oats. I'll be back. Let's go! All right. Partial English, not zero. Japan S tier. Yeah, extremely safe. See, that's why we might have to do Japan or China or something, because like the safety, you know? That's dumb. I'm sorry, that's dumb. Right? I want to learn and try to speak the language. Let locals physically guide you places. Okay, well, yeah, that's... I'm sorry, guys. ChatGPT is stupid. That's... No, people don't really care. Mexico. You need to plan safe regions. Okay. France. Thailand. Huge language barrier. Really? There's a big language barrier in Thailand? Yeah, food goes crazy. I'm gonna deep research this. I'm seeing if anyone else has like kind of copied what Ludwig did. I guess kind of what I'm trying to do or just done the same thing. This shouldn't take super long. Okay, now could I ask right now? We need to talk. ChatGPT, that's what we need to do. To be honest, we could do Japan. I think Japan is very possible. In a way that we can also enjoy Japan. You know? I don't know. Japan's kind of long, though. We could actually, like, enjoy Japan. Like, maybe after or before. Like, let's say we fly there for a month. Or 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And week 1, we're there figuring out the motorcycles and getting the licenses and stuff. And then we're also just kind of doing our own shit, you know? Touring and doing whatever. And then domestic flight. 'Cause I assume we'll probably be in like Tokyo, domestic flight to Cape Sata. Start from there. I'm eating oats and milk with protein powder, honey, and cinnamon. Trent, here's... No. You would be there. That's what I'm saying. Because look, when I said different countries, it came out with this. It said Japan is S tier because it's extremely safe. Low English fluency. People are helpful but shy. Like it's just... I mean, Japan really is the best place to do this. I know you have a job, Trin. Just because you have a job doesn't mean you can't go on vacation. I think the point of your... No, he literally told me that. He was like, and he literally said, when I say go with you, I don't mean like you and I have to be like whatever, like you can be the focal of the content, and like it can be just you, and then I'm like in the background or off screen, or like, or it can be you and your friend or whatever. Like that's what he said. He said, or it can be us, or it can be both. Like he doesn't really like mind, but I think he wants to just go on the trip. Like he wants to go with. But I don't think he cares about being on camera too much. Okay, but listen. Let's say we flew to Japan for 3 weeks, round trip, right? Fly to Japan, 3 weeks, round trip. The first week we can use to like enjoy it ourselves and kind of like run around and do whatever we want, while also figuring out motorcycles and driver's licenses and whatever, right? And getting everything ready to go. And that would probably take a few days. And then the rest of that first week, we can kind of like tourism. And then, see, I don't know if it would be like, see, I don't know. You're not getting a motorcycle? No. Why? What? Because you'll fall. Bro. Because I'll fall. That's why, no, that's why Japan, though, because it's safe, right? Don't copy them completely. Here's the thing. I don't think it'd be copying them completely because it'd be different. Because we could also go from north to south. We could go from north to south. Tren, you should get a passport, like, for real. But like we could go to from north to south, and that's completely like that's a completely different route. You know what I mean? And especially with no like GPS or any, like we'd go a completely different way. I think it wouldn't be the same. Bro's yelling at his phone because people keep calling. Damn. Yeah. That sucks. That dude seems so annoying. Here's the thing, there's Mexico, which Mexico would be cool, but it's just like reality check. You need to plan safe regions, right? Safe regions. This is why I'm so negative, because that's what I put up with every day, and I'm trying to be better about it and not let him ruin my mood. I understand, Trent. I know. And I know it's hard. I know it is. I'm sorry. What up, Game Chill 2? Welcome in. Okay. France, right? And then Thailand. Philippines might be good, right? Didn't Michael say Philippines would be a good one? Okay, well, obviously I wouldn't name the fucking video tip to tip country. Like, what? My honest recommendation for you, start with America to prove the format. The format's already proved, though. Like, we don't... I don't know. Yes, but they said it would be hard. Oh, for the Philippines? Okay, here's the reality. Here's the reality. How many miles? How many... Oh, wait, we already have that in this chat. I don't need to look that up. Yeah, hold on. Key West to Alaska, east to west. Okay, Key West to New York without using highways, 1,800 to 2,200 miles. Okay. Gas prices in New York. Okay. So it's 4-1. Gas prices in Florida. Average 4.1. Okay. Calculator. Okay. Chat. Let's just say 2,000 miles. Okay? 2,000 miles of driving times 4. Oh, wait. I think I'm doing this wrong. No. Yeah, I am doing it wrong. Hold on. Wait, how How the fuck do I? Oh, it's just okay. 2,000 miles. I'm doing well, Game Chill. I'm doing well. 2,000 miles divided by. If we take my dad's truck, he's getting 17 miles per gallon. Okay. And that doesn't include driving to the starting point and then also back home. So low key, that probably like fucking doubles. I don't know. Are you not gonna play the game? I'll be there in about 2.5 hours. I don't know. I don't know. I might, but I wanna like figure this out a little bit. 2,000 divided by 2,000 miles, 17 miles a gallon, right? Especially if we're not taking the highway, that's probably gonna be more like 16. Let's be honest. That's probably gonna be more like 16. That might even be 15. I'm gonna say 15. Okay. Because to be, yeah, like it'll probably be 15. I think it'll be 15. No highways, definitely. 2,000 divided by 15. That's 133 gallons of gas. 134 gallons of gas. So that times $4.1 a gallon is $546. Okay. 546, let's call it 600. Just because I know for a fact that it's going to cost more than what I calculate it to be. It just will. 600. Okay. That's basically the hydrate. I'm almost out of water. I'm gonna chug the last little bit. W hydrate. 600, dude. I'm just gonna times that by 2, to be honest. I mean, that's $1,200 on gas. Actually, I'd say about 1K. That's a little harsh, right? That's a little harsh. It'd be about 1,000. It'd be about 1,000. So, $1,000. You don't know how to get a passport. You have to. I don't know if you go to the post office or if you have to make an appointment.
How good is that dick?
At the post office.
How good is that dick?
Thank you for the heart puff. Thank you for the heart puff. I don't know if you just pull up to the post office. I don't think you can do that. I think you have to call.
Is that dick good? Yes, kid. How good is that dick?
Friend.
How good is that dick?
Thank you for you're awesome. That is beautiful. Okay. I've given you a bunch of gifts the last 2 weeks. I know you have. I honestly, I want to tell you to stop because you're basically just giving money to TikTok instead of me. But no, I appreciate it. It's visual and beautiful and it's love. And I love you. It was only $1. Damn. Cheap. I'm kidding. I love you. Chad, I don't know. 70 coins for $1? Really? 70 coins for $1? I thought it was... Oh, no, never mind. 350 for 5. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna look at this on my phone. Look at plane tickets. Have you finished the game? Yes, I have. Let's go! Thank you for the follow, Luda Hayes. Game chill. I've finished the game. Lol, what are you calculating? I am calculating how much gas it's gonna cost me to make a trip across America. And now I'm also gonna be calculating plane tickets because I'm weighing whether I want to do this trip in America or like across America or across another country. That's my salary. 1,200 is your salary? No, it is not. Okay. I'm gonna look at plane tickets now. Oh, 0 is my salary. I'm gonna look at plane tickets. Yeah, game chill. We finished the game and we're now doing a casual speed run in order to get the challenge points. So that's what I was gonna do it today, but I don't know if we are now. How do you know what your salary is? It's because it's 0. Where are you going at? That's kind of what we're trying to figure out. We're either going... Whoa, wait. We're doing a form of tip to tip. So we're either going to start in like Key West, down here, in Key West, right? All the way down here. And we're going to make our way from Key West through Florida, up, probably through here, all the way up to New York. And into New York. Oh, you're from Pakistan. Where is Pakistan? Right here. Yep. Interesting. Pakistan's kind of big. I didn't think Pakistan was that big. Huh. I had no idea Iran was that big. Wait. Oh, Israel's over here. I was like, where the fuck is Israel? Dude. Are we dead ass? Israel's so small. It is so small. That's kind of crazy. Do it in Saudi Arabia. You can search on YouTube how your hospitality is. You're very kind. Oh, sick. That is great to know. Don't go anywhere. I'm eating my food. Wait for me. What do you mean wait for you? I ain't going nowhere. I'm sitting my ass right in this chair. You know what I'm saying? Okay, for like flight to Italy for 3 people. Let's just say July 10th. Ah! For 3 people, that is 3K. That's 3K. That is 3.5. Trin, I love you. I love how you traveled all the way to Twitch to tell me that. 32. Yeah, dude, it'd be like 32. That's so crazy. For 3 people, it'd basically be $1,000 for each person. So maybe going out of country is not the better idea. Let's theorize Japan. All right. Say we fly into Tokyo, 3 people. June. No, not June. July. For here, I'll just say July 6th to the 31st. To the 25th. July 6th to 25th. Let's see what that looks like. No results? What the hell do you mean? No results. Oh, damn. That's like 4K. That's like 4K. That is literally like 4K. Let's see. What else were we thinking about? Because we could get a closer country. Because I think it's actually further. Actually, it's about the same. It's about the same. Yeah. Ireland. Well, we'd want to fly into... Actually, France is bigger than Ireland. I think Ireland's too small. Maybe we do France. For a week. France for a week. What does that give us? No results. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. That's 3K. That is 3K. Ireland to Dublin Airport. That's cheaper. It's 2,500, right? But I guess gas is still cheaper. Gas is still way cheaper for that. That's actually like, that's super interesting. Okay, so I guess so. But that's the thing is like, let me donate a hot cross bun for your journey, bro. See, like, I don't know what to do, right? Because we could do Key West to New York. We could do Key West to New York. I don't think it'd be too hard. It'd be solid content. You know, no GPS, no highways. Like, I don't think it'd be bad content. I just don't know if it's worth dishing out the $1,000 in gas versus spending, you know, $3,000 on a plane ticket. Well, I guess, okay. Because then I guess you got to think about like hotel costs too. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT now. Doing Key West to New York game chill. I want to also do a world tour. I hope that dreams comes true in the near future, dude. I hope it comes true for you as well. I hope it comes true for you as well. Because that is what I want to come true for me. To New York, what do all of the expenses look like? Like things like gas, food, hotel, etc. Driving a truck at 15 miles per gallon. Okay. Just finished my food right away. By the way, do you have any artist or video editor for your channel? My stream is muted. I do not have... I have an editor. I am also my own editor. But I do have an editor as well. And AI is my artist. At times, but I'm not really looking for an artist. But if I'm muted, I don't even think you can hear what I'm saying anymore. Your stream has no sound. It definitely should have sound. It's a glitch, or you muted my... Okay. Key West. Wait, 2 to 4 days unless you're speed running it. Wait, let me edit this message. Let's redo that. Okay. They're lying. I know they are. Usually when people say that they can't hear you or you're muted or something, they'll be like, my headphones are broken. Talk to me in the chat. It's because they want you to type out what you're saying so they can put it in a translation because they don't speak the language. And they're trying to sell you something. Lol, my bad. Can you hear me now? I put the wrong okay. Okay. But also, Luna, I am not in the market. I said it before when you asked, but I'm not in the market for anything. And I do have a video editor. Just have to look at your what? No. No. I already got what I need. That's the thing. I like the hustle. I like the sell tactics, but I already got what I need. Okay. 5 to 8 days. That's solid. 5 to 8 days. I like that. Gas average 350 a gallon. Hell no. Okay, we forget it. Okay. $2,000 miles divided by 15 miles per gallon is 133 gallons. It's, dude, it's gonna be on the high end. Okay, it's gonna be $600. It's gonna be $600 for gas. Budget options. That's the thing, though. I'm not. Wait, add me on Discord. Nah, I didn't know about you. Oh, you're trying to take my job? Let's go, Donnie. Yep, that's my editor. That's editor Donnie right there. Donnie, you're lucky to work with me. You're lucky to work with me, Donnie. Lucky guy right there. Okay. No, we were not cheap moteling. Mid hotels. Dude, if the trip takes a week, that's already like $700, $1,000 just on hotels. Just on hotels. Here's the thing. No, because I'm not even saying expensive. This is mid hotels. Right? I'm not staying at a cheap motel. Fuck that. Unless it's like, if it's a cheap hotel that's like in a decent area and it's not like, you know what I mean? Then yeah, we'll stay there. But I'm not staying in a fucking motel. Hell no. Other costs. Tolls, even avoided highways, you'll hit some $20, $60 total. Damn. Parking in New York could be $20 to $50 per day. Random stuff, snacks, drinks, mistakes, emergencies, $50 to $150 buffer. Comfortable version. Gas $550. That's more like $600. Food $300. Is that for 3 people? Yeah, I mean, okay, that I feel like it might be more than 300. That's like that's a hard budget on food, I'm not gonna lie. You're only staying overnight though, think about it. That is true. But yeah, like bed bugs. Bed bugs. Like it really depends on the area. Like if it's fucking shitty, we're not staying there. It's okay, I eat cup ramen. Hotels 800 for hotels. I mean, that's a decent estimate, but like, and then other expenses 150. I'm thinking this number would be closer to like 2K. 2K plus another like, I want to do it. It's just not, it's not a good idea because think about it, dude. If we took my dad's truck, we'd have to drive all the way to Key West just to start the challenge and then drive all the way to New York for all the content in the challenge and then drive back home. Like, You know what I mean? And that the drive to Key West and then back home after is even further than it would be to drive from Key West to New York itself. Right? Because you have basically like this line on the side, and then you have this like whoop. It would be the same if you flew somewhere, you spending. Well, that's what I mean. If it would be the same, I know. Okay, no. The travel fees, the travel costs would probably be like 2 to 3 grand more. It'd probably be like 3 grand more, right? It's like 3,000 for plane tickets. I have no idea how much it is to like rent a motorcycle or rent an e-bike in another country. And then gas. I have no idea how much gas costs within that country, or the miles per gallon for the motorcycle, or how many miles, like, you know what I mean? I know, I understand starting small, but if we have a good plan, like in my eyes, because the biggest content piece is not knowing the language. That's why it's like, for sure we should go to another country. To me, that is what makes it, like, sets it apart from just other, I don't know, other places. You also have to pay for a license. Yeah. I'm not saying that it would be bad to do it in America, but we'd almost have to go east to west. But here's no, like, if we did that though, that's what's dumb too, is, bro, if we go east to west or wherever we go, we literally, like, we got to drive the entire way back. It's not like, buy a plane ticket, fly to Italy, and then like start in South Italy and then go all the way to North Italy. And then when we're done there, we can ride back to wherever the airport was. And maybe that'd take, like, I don't know. I have no idea. But then you just like fly back into the country. Cuz like it's not like we can drive from, maybe dude, I don't know. There actually is, like, I'm pretty sure that there's people that pay you because, like, if somebody buys a car, like, let's say someone in New York bought a car, but the car is inside Florida, like, it's in Florida, they could pay you, since you're driving from Florida to, oh, Trinosaurus, they could pay you though, since you're driving from Florida to New York anyway, they could pay you to use their car. Or you just do it for them because you need a car. And nobody pays each other, but you're just taking the car to them. And you need the transportation. I don't know how that works, but I think they can pay you for, like, a small delivery fee. And then we take that car from Florida to New York. So basically fly to Florida, take a car from Florida to New York, and then fly in from New York to back home. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Cuz like I just hate looking at that number of like investing $2,000 into doing a trip like this, possibly more, like $2,000 to $2,500, and it not having like it not being good enough for it to be worth it. You know what I mean? And would it be more worth it to just spend the extra $3,000 or whatever it may be, spend the extra $2,000 to $3,000 to go and actually do it in another country where it would be literally 10 times better because of a language barrier. Because, bro, people love watching travel content, especially people like not from that country in America. Like, Americans love watching people travel because most Americans themselves cannot travel. And even if they do, like, it's just different culture, you know? And people want to see that. So that's where I think the value in doing something like this lies, is within, like, especially for people viewing and watching, is the culture, the environments, right? Which also can tie in with culture into like their architecture and how they build things, but also like the land, you know, is it cold, is there palm trees, is it foresty, is it whatever, cherry blossoms in like Japan or something, or you know, it's different culture, architecture, different language. Being a white person in a different country is a big contrast to a lot of countries, like China especially. It's a big contrast. So it's interesting to watch because the natives there will actually react, like they'll have better reactions to seeing a foreigner, which is exactly what happened in China, tip to tip. And then the language, barely knowing the language and getting words wrong, and like trying to use that little knowledge about the language that you have, and also trying to learn new words and whatever along your trip while trying to navigate without GPS. You can't even read the road signs. You can't like read anything. Like, you have to ask for directions everywhere you go, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm not pretty sure. Like, I'm certain that those things that I said, those things that I listed, are like what make the content 10 times better, and probably worth, in my eyes, probably worth, especially if edited correctly, however much more it may be. But then that's also the thing, is being such a small creator and doing something like that, especially at a scale like that, and then editing everything and uploading it, I feel like, what up, Connor? Welcome in, Connor. Trid, I think I would just have to edit the videos myself whenever the trip's over and post it. Which, to be honest with you, shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard. Because my dad said he would help with that too. Because I could teach him to basically cut and delete, right? And he could go through most of the footage himself, he said he would, and cut it down to something manageable for each day, and then give it to me to where I actually edit it all together. So it wouldn't be too bad with that type of workflow going. You have all the equipment, GoPros, camera with a microphone, and something to edit. I have DJI mics. I'd have to get probably not a GoPro, but similar. It's like a DJI Nano. And then there's also Ludwig or Michael used the 360 cam, the DJI 360 cam that went on their motorcycles. But I don't know, I'd probably just vlog with, I might get the DJI Pocket, Osmo Pocket, or whatever the fuck. The thing that's on the gyro. Or I'll use this camera. This camera's just big. It's heavy and clunky. But yeah, I would have to get the cameras that would go on my chest. And I'm assuming Malik's doing it with me, right? The microphones, or we got. So it's really just that. And then I think hiring an editor would actually cost a lot. Sony Alpha ZV-E10 is a good vlog camera. That is, yeah, I've heard about that. It's basically like the vlog camera. I kind of doubt Malik will have the time. To be honest, me too, but he said when he gets back that he's not doing the gas station anymore and he's going to get an internship. He's going to try to get an internship. Not if you find a young and upcoming editor who's looking for any work. Interesting. I feel like that's hard to find though. Because here's the thing, if I did hire an editor, then I would have no problem sifting through all of the footage and cutting it down to the manageable state and then sending that to an editor to put it together. You know? Then you risk it being bad editing. Well, if it's bad editing, then we just, we'll know by episode 1 when it gets sent back in. We'll just be like, all right, hey, make these changes. If it's still bad, then it'll just be like, okay. But it's not even, it's not that hard to edit. Genuinely, it would just be music. It would be music, translation, which translation I think can go through AI and probably wouldn't be that bad. Or, I mean, maybe hiring somebody probably wouldn't be that bad to get the final video cut down and let somebody translate. Music, translation, and the graphics. The graphics I could probably do. Like doing these graphics.
They don't know the first thing about you.
shouldn't be that bad. Or at least with the map is what I'm talking about. I'm making a Bloodborne movie? Oh, get this shit out of here. Okay. Like this. Because look, I could make... Like, I could have AI make this, right? And whatever, like, little... I don't know. Trin, you could draw something like this. I have a YouTube? Yes, I do. And then I think animating this isn't that hard. And then doing, like, this isn't that hard, right? And then it's basically just putting together the video, translations, meal review, which, to be honest, for the meal review, I have no idea how to make that little animation, but
Is that dick good? Yes, kid.
here is, let's go, Connor. This is my YouTube. Connor, this is my YouTube. Yeah, let me do it. You'd have the cutest video. You want to edit the video? You better learn how to edit then. Yeah, that's my YouTube though. Dude, I knew this thumbnail was ass for this video, but I just like, I don't understand why I made this the thumbnail. And then I'm like looking at this, and I'm even looking at like that and this. Like, what was I doing, bro? And this too, like, what was I doing? Like, this thumbnail is still not perfect, but it's dope. It's way better. That thumbnail's so much better than the rest of these, right? And I think my main thing too is I needed to make it more like this. So if I go to my second channel, yeah, I just don't want to. If I go to my second channel, which is more camo, like, look at these thumbnails, right? Like, this is me reacting to... Look, this has 313 views. Like, that's honestly really solid. And the reason it has 313 views is because the thumbnail is really good. Right? Like, this is a great thumbnail. And it has me and my face, like, front, you know, on right here. I'm not up in the corner like this, right? I'm not down in the corner like that. These, I tried to do the same thing. This one, I think it looks good, but like, it just, I don't know. It just wasn't, it was not like, I don't know. You're not subscribed to the YouTube? I didn't tell you to follow me. Let's go. Let's go, Connor. W's. Yeah, facts. I probably said we're not allowed to date until you follow my Twitch. Probably said, that's probably exactly what I said. I have 8 subscribers on here. I was posting actually a lot of shorts. Damn, I was actually fucking balling with shorts, and then I stopped posting clips. Like an idiot. You were live and you texted me and told me to make an account. Oh yeah, facts. Well, I think I did that because I wanted you to chat. Like, I wanted you to chat in my account. Or in my Twitch. Let's go. W Connor for that sub. W's for the sub. Yeah, chat. I have no fucking clue. Because that's the thing. Is just when I think about the cost, it's like, do I want to go with the cheaper option, but yields cheaper content, right? Or go with the bit more expensive option, but like it's worth the expensiveness and for in a sense of like a value of content, but are people gonna watch, right? Like when I actually edit and post the YouTube video, I'm literally only relying on YouTube's algorithm. And if I post clips, I'm only relying on YouTube's algorithm and TikTok's algorithm to take that and get views. And if it doesn't hit, if it doesn't like, you know, capture people correctly, then it's cooked. Like it's straight up fucked. It's cooked. Because then we spent all that money, not really for nothing. Because number one, we would have had an amazing trip out of it. Number two, the videos are still there, right? Where people can go back and watch that and look at that. But it didn't really contribute to growing me in the way that a $6,000-$7,000 investment you would like hope it would, you know. Okay, let's read this. The public evidence strongly suggests that full end-to-end tip-to-tip style travel series clones by other large creators are rare. That is not what I asked. Reactions. There are flagged again in gaps and follow-up. Wait. Direct clone tips, mostly small scale and or announced. A clear example of an explicit I'm doing a series like tip to tip announcement comes from Patreon. A post by Popty Mish says they plan a non K-pop channel project to walk across Korea, describing it directly as a series like tip to tip with the no map or phone constraint, and putting timing at May or June next year. Walking across Korea. Walking's hard though. Walking's not hard, but like walking all day, every day, goddamn. Illustrates a common. Separately, you can see fan-driven copying less a series more personal challenge. For example, a Reddit user describes doing their own Japan end-to-end trip, but explicitly calls it a much less adventurous tip-to-tip using public transportation rather than recreating. Okay. Local tip-to-tip challenges use tip-to-tip language and brand, particularly in dense cities where... Okay. One example is a mobile YouTube upload titled "My Version of the NYC Tip to Tip Challenge." The most observable aftershock is an ecosystem of creators producing companion series that mimic the daily episode cadence and packaging, but without doing the trip themselves. A Chinese speaker reaction lane. Oh. A behind the scenes explainer. The meta ecosystem probably because it okay. Lines with this viewing down and at least temporarily with commenters. Mentions of Coke and Pepsi in the presence of a Red Bull sponsorship. This is not verified. What the hell? A second speculation should be treated as conjecture, but okay. Okay, here's the thing. So it's not. So nobody's done it. Nobody's done it on a big enough scale of how Ludwig has done it, even a smaller creator. No one's done it yet. Chat could be the first to not, I guess you could call it a copycat. I mean, you know what I mean? Oh, you were live and you texted me, and then I brought you pretzel bites. Yes. That was so fucking yummy. That was like, those were the times, Trent. That was very peak. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna end stream here. Since we are trying to do a speed run, I think I'm just gonna do it tomorrow, and we'll definitely have more time tomorrow. Definitely have way more time tomorrow. Down bad, bro. I love you. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta get this. We'll definitely have more time tomorrow. Yep, because you will not be there at your normal time. I'll probably want to go to the gym on my own, right? Or unless you'd want to go later. I don't know. Did you see the Insidious trailer? No. Insidious. Is it like a new one? I've never even seen the first one. I don't know what this is. Horror mystery? Okay. Chat. I'm gonna end it here. I got some shit to work on that I think I want to work on before Trent gets back here today, so and we go to the gym and shit. But W's. W Trent, W Donnie. Peace out. Bro, I gotta take a shower too. I need a fucking shower. I'm about to go take a shower. All right. Peace out, guys.